Alright, smooth 80s synthesizer jam here. We got Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls. Cool song, chill song. And we're going to arrange it here for guitar. Not really much guitar going on in the actual song, but we can make it work. So it's just kind of coming with that big synth chord. And it's basically just a C major 7 chord. And it's easier than it sounds. It's just a normal C chord, but we just lift our finger off of the B string, leave it open. Okay, so we're just doing the 3 on the A, 2 on the D. Okay. And, that just comes in and it just holds for a good, 3 or 4 measures. And then it kind of does a little progression now. And it's going to be that C major 7. Then we did D suspended 2, which is a normal D chord. Just leave the middle finger up so the E is open. Okay. And then the next measure will be just a normal E chord. Okay, it's just a quick little progression. Just repeats a few times. Alright, and then the last time we do it, we're just going to get to that D suspended 2, and we just hold that D for a good couple measures. And now we can do the little bass riff that comes in. It would just be an open D, 1, and then 2 second frets. Just really quick and then rest. Alright, and then we hit the open E chord twice. And twice more. Okay. Okay. And if you want to play chords through that little riff instead, it's just basically the D to E. Alright, the verse comes in, and it's kind of interesting here because the verse chords are more or less the same as the chorus chords, but they're just slightly different elements to them. With the verse, you want to kind of just focus more on, for this B minor that we do initially, you just want to really focus on, say, like the top 3 or 4 strings of it. So maybe like just the D string down. Okay. B minor here. Okay, so we're just going to fret the 2 on the E, 3 on the B, 4 and 4 on the D and G. Okay, I don't really like to hit the bass note up here on the 2 with this because the actual bass line is doing something a little different, and it feels like it clashes a little too much. Okay, so we'll just focus on that bit. And then it's going to drop to an A minor 7, and in the verse, you want to play it this way, where we're doing open A, 2nd on the D, open G, 1 on the B, and then we want to put our pinky, or you got long fingers too, you can put the ring finger on the 3 of the E. Okay. And it's important to get that 3 on the E, because you really heard that part of the chord on the synth in the verse. It'll be a nice, and you'll see in the chorus, it'll be a nice way to distinguish between the chords, the way you do it in the chorus. Okay, so we're just repeating between those 2 chords, that B minor to the A minor 7. And we just bounce between those a couple times. Alright, and once the chorus gets going, you do the B minor, but you can go ahead and throw the bass note in there because now the actual bass line is on that B also, so it sounds just fine. Alright, measure that. And we go to the A minor 7, but now when we play it, we leave our pinky off of that E on the 3rd fret and just play an open E. Alright, and we wrap up the chorus by doing the that little riff that ends the intro. And like I said, if you want to play the chords, just do the D suspended. Alright, and there's a little interlude instrumental section that comes in. It's kind of like some voice synth pads, and then kind of alternates between that and like a trumpet synth, some horns. And we can get pretty close approximation of those here, I think. So it'll kick in with the little voice pads. Okay, so we do second on the D, 4, open G, second on the G, back to open, 4 on the D, 2, back to 4 on the D, open G, to second. Okay, so it just kind of goes up, and it goes back down, and then back up. Okay. Alright, and the little synthesizer trumpet comes in. Pretty close approximation of it right here. Okay, so open E, 3, then a couple threes quickly, back to open, 3 on the B, open E, back to 3 on the E. Okay, do that a couple times. Alright, the voice synthesizer does the same thing again. Alright, and the trumpet comes in. Alright, we do 3 on the B, open E, 3 on the E, open, 3B, to second on the G, and then we slide up to 7 on the E, to 5. Okay, then I'll do this twice. Here we do 3 on the E, 3B, 3E, up to 7, to 5. Let's do that a couple times. Alright, and then we do a little scale down. We do 3 on the E, 2 back to 3, 2 open 2 on the E, open E, 3B, open E, 3B, to 2G. Alright, in the outro here, chords will just be those 3 repeating chords from the intro. The C major 7, to D suspended 2, to E. Okay, so if you want to just play those out, go for it. And the little bass riff that happens there, it will be 5 on the G, 3 on the A, and then a couple of quick 5s on the A. Okay. And then finish it by doing a 5-7, 5-7 on the A. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.